Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a good day. I just wanted to run you through something real quick right here. So, optimize your business processes. What does that mean? Let me run you through something pretty quick here. It'll only take a couple of minutes. I don't want to spend too much of your precious time. So, how did we get here? How do we get to optimizing business processes? The thing is, we all go through this. We're growing. We hit about the $1 million, the $1 to $5 million a year mark, and then things just kind of fall apart. We need hours. We need more manpower. We're struggling to keep up. Sometimes, not always, but struggle can be a big one. How do we go about duplicating our systems? And not only that, but how do we make our profits, our revenue predictable? It seems to be it's a common problem all across the board. We see this all the time in financial services. We see this with coaches. We see this in the healthcare industry, in the construction industry. There's not enough hours in a day. There's not enough manpower. How do we plug somebody into our system in a way that's simple, in a way that's efficient, in a way that we can duplicate it, and in a way that we can sustain predictable growth, sustain predictable results? Well, here's the thing. Our staff are overwhelmed. Our processes are not optimized. Our systems tend to be clunky. They tend to be disorganized. And everybody seems to have their own ideas within the company on how things should be structured, on how to make things more efficient. Well, what is the lesson? What do we need to do here? Well, we need to streamline, make everything simple, make everything a lot easier. We need to automate. We need to step away. Sometimes we need to hire. Sometimes we need to outsource. There's any sort of number of things that come into effect here, right? So what can we do? How can we overcome this? What can we do? Well, we can optimize our business processes. You see, by automating things, we can have everything streamlined with the proper technology, with the proper infrastructure within the business. It's never too late and it's never too early to set this up. The more you can streamline things, the more you can automate things. We've seen clients in certain industries save over 20 hours. Their staff over 20 hours of manpower a week, right? You can take a new person or you can take somebody from a different department, you can plug them in and everything is streamlined, everything is efficient, everything is effective. They have that 30,000 foot view, that 30,000 foot picture that they need to see in order to just jump in and get going. So it cuts down on training costs, it cuts down on your bottom line expenses, it increases your profit margins because your bottom line is more profitable, right? And that's it. That's really what business process optimization is all about. It's all about what can we do to automate, what can we do to streamline, what can we do to create more efficiency, less redundancy. Because, I mean, you want to talk about redundancy for a second. There's so many repetitive tasks, from admin work to following up with people, chasing people, collecting documents, all of that kind of stuff that takes hours and hours, sometimes 40, 50, 100 hours a week just to get that stuff caught up, just to get that stuff fluent and flowing smoothly. So what would that look like for you? What would that look like inside your business if all of that was off your plate? All of that was off your staff's plate? How would it affect your bottom line, or how would it increase your bottom line profit margins if your staff really only had to focus on a couple things: client retention and building relationships? Client retention, building relationships, closing more sales. How would your business look? What would that do for you? Now, here's the thing. It is a big world. There's a lot that goes into it, and a couple minutes just is not going to cut it discussing all of this. So here's what you can do. You can sign up now, right? There's a button right here down below on the bottom of the page. There's a button on the top. You got a few of them. what you can do is apply now. When you opt in, when you sign up with us here, what's going to happen is we're going to send you our business process automation ebook. We wrote it. It's hands down, like it's phenomenal. What it'll do is I'll walk you through what type of stuff can be automated, why you need to do it, the benefits, how to do it, case studies, more testimonials, all that kind of stuff. More than enough information that you need. Now, we only work with clients on an application basis. That's right, application basis. So on the next page, you'll be able to schedule a Zoom call. Zoom, if you're not aware of Zoom, what that is, Zoom is it's a video chat type thing. It's like Skype. It's the easiest way to describe it. So you can hop on a Zoom call with me. We can chat. We can talk about your business. We can talk about your process. And we can talk about what kind of a system might benefit you in terms of optimizing the processes and killing out those man hours, getting yourself out of your staff, even out of that state of overwhelm, right? Getting things more optimized, getting things more organized, more streamlined, more fluent. You have that option over there. You don't have to, but you have that option. Before you get on my calendar, it's going to give you a quick survey because I want to know about your business. I want to know about what's going on. I want to know where you are, and I want to know where you want to go. To me, that is very important. That is absolutely critical to have all of those metrics figured out and dialed in as much as possible. If you don't know, that's okay. That's quite all right. We often don't know where we want to go. We know what needs to be fixed. We know what needs to be done, but we often don't know how to get there. So we can dial that in on the call. But that's what you're going to get. Hit that button, go over there, download the ebook, check it out. And if you think it's may or may not, if you think it's going to be a good fit for you, hit that button, get over on my calendar. I'd love to have a chat. It's definitely worth the conversation anyways. 60 minutes can potentially, just turn your whole business around. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the other side. Cheers.